And we hit the record button. But I tried to look up doing Utah, and there was nothing, bro. There was not a damn thing going on.
Only thing to do in Utah is like sea shit, like
Like
hood,
what?
They had
like
like
trees,
national
hood.
parks, yeah, like they had a
Yeah.
bunch of national parks over there, bruh. What a bitch is that? No, I'm just playing.
No, it's the only someone told me that the only place that has girls is Salt Lake City, which is the fucking capital. After that, nigga, good luck.
And I don't want to be called the N word all day, so you know.
That's all.
Look at him.
He took a flight over here. Who knew?
Look at them. They're black and from Florida. Oh God.
Who knew monkeys could travel that way? It's like,
Travel with packs. Look at him.
like, all right, man. You know, I'm good. I was good on Utah. Well, I don't know where the All-Star game's taking place next year. We'll have to look into that.
Bro, I'm hoping Los Angeles, bro. Just go to LA, man.
Nah,
I'm LA.
They plan them out what 3 years ahead.
Yeah, they be
So-
trying to hit spots like they ain't never been to and stuff. They be trying.
I think it's Chicago.
Me,
Right.
See, that's cool.
I don't know, Chicago. You gotta be real careful. And it be
Think it-
cold this time.
Yeah,
Nigga. So
I don't know about you, but we don't do code, man.
just get a fucking big ass sweater, bro. Big ass sweater, and you're fine.
It's a big sweater, like
It's in Naptown, man, Indianapolis.
Oh, nigga, I'm not, nigga. That's just as bad as Utah.
Right.
Might be worse.
Is there anything in Indianapolis?
No, like
the Colts.
literally,
You a Colts fan? You
Yeah,
go,
but
you should wanna go.
but ain't no
Like-
I just go to the stadium and visit the stadium, but
it's just
Like-
cornfields, bro. I'm not bro.
It's
No,
the cornfield. It's crazy.
no, no, bro. There's nothing to do in no, bro. Indiana, no, bro.
they got the Indianapolis Zoo.
Yo, we're not about to go to Indiana to go to the fucking.
Look at them. Monkeys. Go see monkeys.
It is a full
Hey, I
circle
thought-
moment for them.
Look at him escaped. Oh hell!
It's like,
Imagine.
like they speak the same language. Look at them.
He escaped. Look at him. That's crazy.
They got a museum. They got a little art museum. You know.
Who's in the art?
Why are they picking all the cities that nobody's trying to go to, bro? Like nobody wants to go to fucking Indianapolis. Nobody's trying to go to Utah.
Yeah, this shit is.
What's the one after that?
Good. But they haven't picked that one yet because it's 3 years, so I think they wait.
Okay.
They gotta wait till. We got some candidates. Phoenix, maybe.
See that? I'm cool.
Phoenix, yeah, that ain't too bad.
It might be Golden State. It might be,
Oh, now we're talking.
or it might be Boston.
Nah, they're
Another
kinda,
racist town.
they're bad up there too, man.
They worse.
Hey, but my friend did say he went to Boston, and he said he had a good time. He said it was, yeah, they got to eat, but he was like the stuff to do there. There's a lot of good places to eat. He said.
Ain't the Basketball Hall of Fame is a few hours away from there, right?
Ain't so? Where is the Basketball Hall of Fame?
It's in Springfield.
Oh yeah. It's quite a bit from there. I mean, what's on our docket? Like, I mean, we already know we got the trip in July, but
I mean, Eli said something about the cruise. I don't know. What's your update on that?
It would be. I'm trying to see like who's all committed to going, because like you could tell niggas, but
Right.
you know, and everybody would have to like be able to go.
You need a passport?
Do you need a passport for cruise? Yeah, you do. You do.
You do? That's 120.
Yeah, I gotta get one now.
Yeah, that's about 120.
Y'all boys be balling, man. Y'all got it. Oh,
Nah,
I'm
you
broke.
bugging.
right. You know, y'all boys better start acting like y'all ain't got it like that, man.
I don't.
Don't.
That's crazy. Y'all be buying all these damn shoes and whatnot.
I haven't bought a pair of shoes in
Got
so
the
long.
same shoes the last like 4 years. I don't know.
You know,
Everybody can't buy a new PC and stuff, you know.
I haven't, bro. My PC old as shit. I haven't bought a new PC in quite some time, bro. I don't know. My shit is so old that it's like crashing now. I need a new fucking graphics card and a new CPU. So I might as well just get a new PC.
Facts.
You know, but I just don't have $3,000 to throw around right now. You know, I wish so. We got to start having kids. You know,
All right.
got to start having kids so I can, you know, file them on these tax returns.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Should have like
What
4
else?
of them.
Yeah. I mean, I just said, if we go to the amusement park, bro, you gotta ride.
Listen, this is the problem with people, man. You tell people like, I don't really do roller coasters like that. They be like, nah, you gotta ride the roller coaster. Like, did my point not get across? Like, I don't like,
I
you
ain't
know what I
gonna
mean?
hold. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't fuck with those either, but I'll go on it.
I'll get on some. I ain't
See?
like completely like. I'll get on some though. But like, it's crazy because like a nigga be like, you know, I'm afraid of the ocean. I ain't gonna be like, nigga, you gotta get on this boat. If you're afraid of the ocean, you might not want
But
to
that's
get on the fucking
different.
boat.
Gotta
It's not
swim.
different, nah, bro. You gotta let people like face something on their own time.
Right.
Every single since I've been growing up, every time I go to a theme park and I be like, I don't really do roller coasters. Like niggas will try to drag me on a roller coaster. It's like this is not, you're not helping, nigga. You know what I mean?
I don't do this type
We
of
help you
shit.
get over your fears.
It's not even that, because like a phobia is like a phobia. It's not even, you gonna put that person's anxiety so high up that it's just not a good thing for them. Like you gotta let them do it.
I just hate the lines, bro, because like I just get anxious in the line. I'm
My
like,
whole thing is, I just want everybody that goes to have a good time. And you're not gonna fully enjoy it until
No,
like
you think that, but I've been to theme parks and just had a good time without even having to get on a roller coaster. It ain't even so much about the fucking roller coaster. It's just about chilling with the homies. You know what I mean? That's the enjoyment of it. Either you with your homies or you with your family, you just having a good time with them. So,
So,
I don't need the
So, like,
thrill of
it's
a roller coaster.
like when you hold on. So when you say like roller coaster, you mean like the loops and the high drops and stuff, right?
yes, sir.
It's more so about the height than anything, because like I got a phobia of, and my phobia ain't, I don't know if it's so much heights, because I can get on a plane no problem. I think my phobia is like fear of falling, really.
That's
It's the like your legs and arms like free.
No,
Like
it's the fear of falling, because when I'm on a very tall building, like even when I'm high up on like a high story building or whatever, like my anxiety will kick in then too. So it's like a fear of falling.
yeah,
But
you almost trip and fall.
yeah, like the worst case scenario will pop into my head. I'm like, what if I just trip and fall over this railing, and then that'd be it for me? You know,
It's crazy.
with roller coasters, it's like, what if this this thing ain't locked in, and I just slip out this bitch.
But it's the fact that I'm in a cart and all I'm strapped up is by this shit that just freaks me the fuck out, bro. Like I'm in like a death cart.
And the environment of the theme parks don't help neither, cause niggas who work at theme parks just seem so careless, bro. You know what I
Like
mean?
they don't give a fuck.
When they go around to check, they just put their hands on it lightly and like, yeah, you good. Yeah, you good.
Like, that, man, yeah,
Like,
yeah, you're good. And
nigga,
they slam that shit and then boom, off.
you know, that's what it is.
So even like those like get on the like little boat with the group of people and you just going through and seeing stuff. Can you do that?
I can do that. I can do that.
That's
I do.
that's
I can tell you, I've ridden roller coasters before. Like, for me, it's just like a hype myself up to do it kind of thing. Like I look at it, and I'm like, do I want to do that? Then
What if we get you some drinks in before pregame?
That should be horrible. I don't like the feeling of throwing up.
yeah, I do not want to be high on a roller coaster. Fuck
Yeah.
no.
You know, that's another thing.
Like
I don't
giving me
like. I don't
options.
like throwing up. I don't like the feeling queasy shit too, man. If I'm queasy, that should ruin my day.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I'll do anything that's inside. I'll do anything inside, but outside, nigga, no, bro. That shit is scary.
But I know, like Universal got. I know Universal has different rides. Like they had the Harry Potter shit. That's
Yeah.
See,
cool.
that's cool. Yeah.
They got the little
Harry
the Simpsons ride that they had was cool. You know, they had some. The Universal had some roller coasters that's just like, or rides that's just, you know,
So as long as it don't go up in the air, you good.
like I hate some Busch Garden rides because like you look at them, it's like, why the fuck, you know, like what psycho came up with this ride? You know what I mean? Why do I want to see the whole state of Florida when I'm in the air? Like I don't need to see that shit.
Oh yeah, I gotta drop all the stuff off.
All right. It's just a view, you know. You gotta endure the moment.
Yeah, no. I can do
That's
without.
crazy.
I can go on a tall building and look out and get a view. Like that's nothing. You know, when we was at the spot working, like that was what 14, 13 stories or something, like 14 stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to step out on the balcony and then look over and stuff like that. Like shit would go through my head, like, you know, imagine a nigga just like faint and fall over.
Meanwhile, Abdul at the front desk and I'm outside chilling. This nigga on the top of the balcony contemplating.
I be thinking just the worst case scenario, bro. Like, damn, imagine I need to, like, it's an emergency. I need to get out of this building, but I'm on the top floor. Like, I'm not jumping, nigga. Like,
What you mean?
I am not jumping, bro. I just put
So,
me
like-
put me down with the flames, or if the building's going down, I'm going down with the building, bro.
So in your mind, you ain't like, okay, I see this, I can jump on that, and then jump on there, and then get on the ground.
Nope.
That's good.
Nope.
That's crazy.
I thought of so many different things. The most cartoonish of things, bro. I'm like, what if I take a whole bunch of blankets and jump off with the blankets? Parachute my way down. Like, this nigga's gonna die for sure.
Like this nigga in Fortnite or something.
Right. Man. I think it's the fear of falling. Like I said, I can get on a plane and go to like hit up another city or state. Like, no, I don't think I have an issue with getting on a plane. When I think about planes, I don't have no anxiety when I think about planes. But just us talking about the damn roller coasters now is giving me anxiety.
How? You ain't even nowhere near it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, just the thought of it. It's the thought of, like, you know, I want to fall, man.
I don't know. That's terrible.
It's definitely a phobia. And I don't have many phobias. You know, some people scared of, like, spiders and snakes and stuff like that. That's
Well,
not,
we'll get you. We'll get you. You know what I'm saying? Going.
like I said, when we're there in the moment, like I look at it and be like, I can do that. Or I can do that. That's what I tell people.
But my thing is, okay, so like let's say we there and you like, okay, bet I can do it. We hop on it, now we off. Can you hype yourself up again to do it back to back? Or is it like a one
Yeah. No,
at a
once I like rode a certain roller coaster, I can keep doing it. Like ain't no issue with me.
But it's just that
That
first
for
one you
first
gotta hit.
initial, yeah, like
It's crazy.
like a woosah kind of thing. Like now that I've done it, woo! All right, let's go again. So,
That's crazy.
unless I hate the way the roller coaster make me feel, then I'm like I ain't like fuck that roller coaster. I ain't getting on that no more.
Bet. I mean, like, yeah, it's up to y'all. Like I said, we got Universal and Disney,
Disney rides, I could do Disney rides all day.
but they got different. I mean, well, I guess so. But they got different, parks and stuff on it. So
Yeah,
I don't know which one y'all be interested in going in.
I mean, for Disney is like it's one of two parks for me. It's either gonna be Magic Kingdom or it's gonna be Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom though is more like an experience, like go for the
Right.
animals and shit. So
What's the other one? Epcot.
they got Epcot and they got a water park. What's the water park called? I think it used to be called Blizzard Beach. Is it still called Blizzard Beach?
I don't know. Yeah, we can leave the water behind. That's all we there for.
I mean, besides hitting up MIA in July, we gonna have to hit up a water park at some point.
I ain't think y'all were into that type of thing.
I mean, okay. Here's an interesting question: is water parks a young person's thing? Like, cause when I think water parks, man, I just think about a whole bunch of fucking kids running around and like pissing me off.
I don't know. I don't think it's a kids thing because they got rides that kids can't get on.
They do, but it's like when I go to water parks, bro, it be kids and families, and like it's just it'd be like that for other theme parks, but like you get what I'm saying, like
Yeah, like you in line and then you look behind you and you got like these three little kids in line waiting on you with their floaties on. It's like, why are you in the right line?
right, and then they be peeing in the pools and stuff in the water, man. It's like, come on, bruh.
I will say like those what you call it, the wave pools.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
fire.
Those things get crowded. You got to be a serious swimmer to go in those.
Those shits are fire though.
Like, but like, I don't know.
Nah, I forgot.
I can't say what I want to say. Like, I'm trying to go for the, you know what, what I mean?
They be there too.
I don't feel like
Bro,
I don't feel like I can like riz up, at a water park.
Nah, it's too hard, bro.
It's not.
But bro, because a lot of the people who are there are usually there with their fans or with their kids.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Eli. That's what I'm trying to clarify. Like they be, it's like ain't really it's not a single person's thing. You know what I mean?
You mean to tell me, a group of girls won't go to the water park to show off
No,
their bikinis and
Not
stuff?
no more. I
Yeah,
think it
but-
used to be like that, but it don't seem like that's the case no more.
Yeah, bro, but they don't go there to get rizzed up though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
It's
I mean,
too
nobody
hard.
goes anywhere to get raised up. It's just a thing that happens.
That's not true because there's certain type of vibes that you get from like a bar or a club, but a water park I get at fucking 10 a.m. in the morning. No, bro.
First of all, who goes to the water park 10 a.m.?
I mean,
What?
the earlier the better.
In fact, I do all the time. It's always like 10 a.m.
Yeah, if I'm hitting up a like a theme park that day or something, the earlier the better.
I mean that's understandable. So no water parks.
I'm down.
Nah.
I'm down.
Like we gotta find one of those we gotta find one of those water parks that I be seeing online in these random spots here in Florida.
The
I need to,
Newtons.
Nah,
I need
like
to
the
ask
one
the
where they
homie.
said to do it. The ones where they have the obstacle courses and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I need to talk to a homie of mine because I went to a park that like had
You want to go
had
to
like
Wipeout?
this. Wait, what?
You say the homie?
Yeah, so I need to talk to the homie because I went to a park. I forgot the name of the park though, but it was like a water park, and I had like obstacle courses plus the fucking wave pool had a big ass TV. So they were playing the fucking game on there, bro. I watched Hawks against some team, and then like he switched it to like the Colts against some other team, and we stayed in the fucking wave pool for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I need to find one
That's
of
how you. That's
those.
how you drown.
Like when we had Wet and Wild, I don't know. Wet and Wild was a little bit before y'all time. I don't know if y'all remember.
Stop it.
What
Stop
you
it.
mean?
I,
What you mean before your time?
Wet and Wild was a little bit before y'all time.
It wasn't, nigga.
Yeah, like
They just tore that down like
as
6 years ago.
as the elder statesman here, you know, I vividly remember Wet and Wild, like vividly,
I used to go there all the time. What you talking about?
you know. But you kind of got the watered down version, no pun intended. You know what I mean?
What?
Last time I went wild, Kevin Hart was there,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah. So
I risked everything to take a picture with that nigga. My phone got soaking wet.
that's wild. But Wet and Wild, I felt like was like an adult water park. You know what I mean? For some reason.
What's the difference between that and like Aquatica
Because it's like hardcore, bro. That shit was
or
like
It's
that
like
shit was crazy.
I don't know.
Typhoon Lagoon or something?
I don't know. It's just I feel like when we were at Wet and Wild was like it was exactly that wild. You know, like it had like it just seemed like it catered to adults. It just seemed like Wet and Wild catered to, or at least like teenagers. You know, at the time when like you know, that's just what it seemed like to me.
You mean in 1980 when you were young?
That's kind of wild. You know. Okay, if I remember vividly, Wet and Wild had like two sections. They had like a kid section, and then they had shit for the adults. You know,
I'm trying to remember. Because I know that I remember the wave pool being in the dead center of the whole place.
yeah. They had a little lazy river thing too.
Yeah.
They had some nice rides. They had some rides though that like you get hurt on though. I remember that shit too.
Yeah, they had that one where you had to go down that dark brown tunnel.
Yeah, that's the one that came to mind too. That's the exact one that came to mind.
That's crazy. At the end, it's this big old puddle, like it's 12 feet. And when you drop, well, you better know how to swim.
I like they really try to kill a nigga. They'll tell you nothing.
They don't tell you shit, bro.
Don't tell you shit. All they do is explain to you to hold on to the little thing. Nigga don't tell you how deep the water is or nothing.
All you hear is, "Are you ready?" Nah.
You hear niggas when you get to the drop. You hear niggas in there dying. That's the funny part. Like niggas actually drowning in here.
Not me. I'm not ready.
Niggas pushing down other niggas to give themselves leverage. That shit was wild.
Crazy. That nigga just killed him. You got the little lifeguard in the middle. Over here. You can't even hear the nigga because the water is so loud.
Lifeguards didn't care
at all. I ain't never seen a lifeguard save a nigga. Them niggas was just sitting up there chilling.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. everything don't have to be all this year too. So we have time, I think.
I don't know.
Nah, bro, I gotta be all right now.
And you don't do everything all at once, because then you really won't have nothing to do like moving forward.
Cap,
We did on like what 2 things last year?
we did like 2 things last year, bro. We went to the con,
Oh yeah, con, and then with that little game thing. That's it.
and
Yeah.
and then no, the con, and we went fucking to the club with Preston. Had a horrible time.
No, but Rio wasn't there.
I wasn't there, but we did. We also we hit up
The arcade thing.
a little thing in our Oviedo. That was
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We ain't do shit last year, bro. This year it used to be like something every like constantly, bro.
the club is dead, man. That club shit.
Yeah. I'm not a club guy. That's that nigga.
It needs to be a certain type of club. Like I can't be.
Hey, hey, Eli. Remember what we did that night after we left?
Do that shit with Rio.
Yeah.
It's instant.
What's up, there, man? Y'all went to OBT. Y'all niggas laughing. Y'all niggas went to OBT. Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, I had to take this shit off my list, bro. My list to do things.
That's kind of wild, man. You
Not even wild.
went to OBT for real?
That shit was funny as fuck, bro.
So hold on. You went to OBT and you did something.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Yo, I told you. I had to cross that shit off my list. So I was like, yo, I wonder what that is like. And then like,
What's on
I
your
did, and I
list?
Cause we used to work at a store over there, and I told him every time we go over there, it's always somebody new. And I told him it was somebody that looked just like Ash Cash.
like I was
He didn't believe me.
I was like, I gotta see that.
That nigga
I was
immediately
like,
was.
I gotta see that.
So you ended up finding that one. That's the one that you.
Bro, that
He didn't find her.
But wait, hold on.
that looked really hard, my nigga.
What did you settle for? I think it's the right question I should be asking.
Some white bitch.
Man, a Black History Month? That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's
I
insane.
wouldn't be happy.
It was some white bitch.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I ever did that, it wouldn't be OBT though. But if I ever did it, it would be on like a Vegas trip, like
Hey, see, there you go. Yeah,
I heard them niggas be having their paperwork ready and everything.
Yeah, because it's legal over there. It's legal over there, so like that's work for them. Yeah,
yeah.
but that'd be the only way, and she gotta be like, you know what I mean? She got.
I mean, what's the difference between her and Tiana?
Tiana's the same thing, and that's work for her. Like,
I know, but like you willing to cuff those?
Tiana different. Tiana different, bro. Like like he different. You know what I mean? Tiana is different. But don't get me wrong. Let's say I went to Vegas and I met a girl like that. You know what I mean? I'll be like, hey man, you don't gotta do this no more.
Captain Saver, bro. Come on.
You ain't gotta do this shit no more. Tell that next appointment, go ahead and cancel that.
Trying to save this.
We going back to Florida. Like going back to Florida in the morning. Okay, we booked flight. I already bought your ticket. Don't even like.
But she gonna wonder what she gonna do because it ain't legal.
Shit, she better find a job. I didn't say I had you fully covered. I just say you ain't gotta do this shit no more. That's it. Find a job like me. I find you something. I know some people. I find you something to do.
You see, job.
That'd be the only way.
You gonna take her out of some place where she make hella bread. And you be like, all right, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Took my-
Hopefully she got
I'm
enough
saying,
saved up to
I'm saying, because you know she gonna have a lot of money, so she gonna be like, for you pulling me away, you better be making me a lot of money too.
or we just fall in love. Why gotta be about the money?
It's crazy.
She fall in love with me, and then she's like, I don't want to do this no more. I want to be with this nigga.
If me and Kev see that shit, we'll be like, oh, bro, she's not coming with us, bro. She cannot come with us, bro.
Nah, she coming, bro. I already bought the plane ticket. I done moved y'all seat down the
That's
aisle.
crazy. That's crazy.
Hell, got the plane. Yeah, that's how I do it. I would feel no shame neither. Couldn't nigga tell me nothing.
Well, duh, because if you coming back down to Florida, they ain't even gonna know her.
Right.
That's thanks.
Unless, could you imagine? Like, hey, y'all, I want y'all to meet my girl. Like, who your girl? She hop out. They like, oh, shit. Chelsea, that's you? Like, what the fuck?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that?
Like, what the fuck?
You know, I was at Vegas like last week.
That's crazy. They get hit you with it. Oh, my car over here. I got the money right now.
Oh, man, good times. Good times. Like, what is he talking about?
What time?
I'll be so heated.
You gonna fight him?
I ain't gonna fight him. I knew what this was. I couldn't even be mad.
That's the risk you took.
Right. That's like Tiana. Like that's the risk I have to take, bro.
I don't know. Tiana is worse, man, because she's like worldwide.
She is worldwide. But if I cuffed her, right, and I took her off the market, I instantly become legendary. You know what I mean?
That's true. But then you have to deal with the disrespect that come with it. They just passing you by.
I would also never like put myself in positions for niggas to do that. You know what I mean?
What? I mean, you ain't got no choice. You can't go out publicly with her then.
Why not? Who said?
Because
Why not?
imagine y'all sitting there eating, and then you come. I'm a big fan. I busted so many times to you.
I'm like, all right, that's cool, nigga. But like, you got 10 seconds to get away from my table. You know?
Nigga hit you. Did she try to indulge in it? What's your favorite video? Nigga pull up
like,
a whole
we don't really need to know what his favorite video is. He said he's a fan. Sign the autograph. Keep it moving, buddy. You know?
Imagine nigga want a picture.
Like, nah, no photography. Unless he want to pay me for it. Like, I like to take a picture if you pay me for it.
That's lucky pimping.
Nah. You got the wrong idea. You got the wrong idea about it. This benefits us in our relationship. She's not making the money she used to.
That's crazy.
You know, why not?
Pimping out his own girl.
Not flipping out. It's something she would have to want to do. You know, I would never tell her how to go about her life. She would have to want to do it. You know, that's just me.
Oh no.
Hey, enough about me and holding down Tiana. This is another episode of the Legit Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Real One.
Okay.
I'm Eli.
And we're back, man. We told y'all we would be. You know, Eli had bubble guts last week. That's why he wasn't here. But
Hershey squirts.
He's here with a nice, good bowel movement and a nice, clean stomach. You know.
3 weeks of my life, bro.
What happened?
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what the hell I ate, but it was something that wasn't uncooked, whatever. My stomach was not agreeing with it, and the next day I'm like, yo, I'm noticing that I have to take a shit every 5 minutes. So I'm like, yo, I don't know what is going on with me. And it got to the point where, like, as soon as I started sleeping, and I almost felt like that shit about to shit on myself, I was like, yeah, this is a problem.
Oh, yeah,
This is a problem.
It's the worst, man. Being in the bathroom all day, bubble guts.
All day.
especially when it's the one that hurts your stomach when you use the restroom. You be on there praying for mercy.
You be in the toilet like, why God? Like, what the fuck did I do?
I gotta come out. I gotta come out the shirt then. Come out the shirt.
Yeah, you just sitting there
Like this is
rubbing
about to be an
your
event.
head, focusing.
Like this on toilet.
You
Nigga be
be
sweating.
sitting. And like it's bad because then at some point you're like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna stay here on the toilet because it's gonna happen again.
That's crazy. That nigga predicted it.
Hell yeah. I was on that toilet for like 2 hours.
That's crazy.
That's wild, man. All right, let's back
Oh,
up. We got Super Bowl, we got the Grammys, Kyrie Irving, of course, and some other things in between. I mean, let's get this Super Bowl prediction out the way. Not the Super Bowl I predicted, you know, but the Super Bowl nonetheless. Damn, I felt bad for both teams who lost. Because both teams who lost had their reasons for losing, and 49ers just couldn't catch a break, bro. That shit was tragic. It's like they were cursed or something. I've never seen a team who's already using their third string quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He gets hurt, and now you on your fourth string quarterback, and he get hurt.
And then third string came back.
Third string came back, couldn't throw the ball, so they had no throwing game. All he could do was hand the ball off to the running backs and to Debo. That's all he could do, and for the whole half of that game, it was not pretty whatsoever. They thought about putting McCaffrey at quarterback too, because McCaffrey played quarterback in high school.
It's like, I mean, it's high school though, and how many years ago was that?
It was a long time, but you kind of never really lose it. Like once you play quarterback, you kind of like keep that quarterback like IQ about you. You know what I mean? And we know he can run, so he would he probably throw a little 5-yard slants and darts, and then be a scrambling QB. But I was like, they should have done that instead of have Brock Purdy out there handing the ball out, because that was not helping.
Did I predict this matchup?
I
don't remember.
You said Eagles, Bengals. I think.
I did.
We both thought the Bengals was gonna win. We saw what happened with that.
Yeah, we did.
I'm not gonna speak on it. 'Cause I don't want these Chiefs fans at my head. But like, come on now. Come on now.
I like that stands in line with my assessment that the Chiefs are the Warriors of the NFL.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Thank you. And Mahomes is
No. Warriors have never been in. If that was the case, the Cavs would have never came back from 3-1. If that was the case.
I mean, the Chiefs lost in the Super Bowl just like the Warriors have. That's fine.
Who did Chiefs lose to in the Super Bowl?
The Bucks.
Oh yeah, but that's Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all lost to LeBron James. So that's
no, because it wasn't no passing of the guard kind of ordeal. It was kind of just like. It was just like you kind of could see the writing on the wall, because Joe Burrow is just as good and marketable in my opinion. You know what I mean?
I guess.
So who would you compare Joe Burrow to if that's the case? Like
Joe Shiesty.
You know what I mean? But that was something. It happened. The Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, and that's an undisputed fact. You know what I mean? Give them props.
Yeah.
But we got Chiefs and Eagles in the Super Bowl.
We gotta talk about that too. I do it after our prediction. I mean, me personally, I'm going Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, same.
We all on the Eagles? They're probably gonna lose now.
Now, with that being said, this whole script thing that's going around.
Right.
Somebody showed a final score of the Super Bowl being 30 to 34 Eagles way. If
Mm.
the Eagles win, the NFL might be really scripted.
Now, did you see the okay, so Aaron Foster went on a podcast, and Aaron, if y'all don't know who Aaron Foster is, he's a former running back, played for the Texans.
Yeah, I remember him.
He went on a podcast and was like, they get handed scripts. Like, he came out of his mouth and said that. He said NFL hands them scripts. This X, Y, and Z is gonna happen. This is how you're gonna react to this. You're gonna rush for this certain amount. You know, if you got an injuries, you know, you gotta play up the injury. Like, it was crazy what he was saying. And a lot of people found it hard to believe. It was like, but after watching that Chiefs game, it was kind of like, damn, maybe. like, maybe.
What do y'all think?
I don't think it's like they hand out scripts, but I do think that they put their players in positions of trying to get wins and doing things to their liking. Like, for example, they would rather have the Chiefs against the Eagles because, you know, Pat Mahomes is like the fucking all-star, whatever the fuck, the face of the league. But I don't think it's like, yo, here's the script, here's the lines, bro. You have to do this, rush for this many yards, pass. Like, no, bro. No.
I can see that. But my only thing, the only thing that would make me hard to believe is scripts is if the NFL was a script, the ultimate story would have been Tom Brady winning a ring on his last year.
But sometimes it ain't that. Sometimes it's, oh, we got a new passing of the guard. Because that's what everybody calls Mahomes, right? They're like, oh, with Tom out, Mahomes is the guy. Like, I guess we just fucking forget about Aaron Rodgers, right? Like,
I guess so.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it upsets me a little bit. Like, and when the Super Bowl was set, like, Tom came out and he was like, I'm retiring. I felt like Tom's retirement was like, I don't feel like Tom wanted to retire.
He don't.
I don't. You don't think so?
Nah, bro. Tom came out his mouth and was like, man, I got like 4 years still in me. I'm gonna play until the wheels fall off.
But that's post game. So that's like before the playoffs even start, they made it in barely. He feel like he can run the card. They didn't.
But and him losing wasn't even a him being old thing, because his team was just run down. Like, the Bucks was just run down. They ain't had no shit going for them anyway. But Tom was a free agent. He could have just went to the 49ers, hell. And tried to win. So it was like, why are you retiring now? Like, what made you want to retire? I know he got a broadcast deal set up with Fox. He's gonna be broadcasting with them, but
that by him signing that officially rules out him coming back.
Oh, yeah, true. It does.
It's crazy. I felt like he was pushed out, like, because the NBA do that with old vets too. Like,
but that's Tom Brady. I don't think they would have pushed. I don't think they pushed out Tom Brady though.
Now, sometimes with leagues, like you just said, you have to get younger. Sometimes, you know what I mean.
He didn't show no signs of declining.
I mean, I don't know. It just didn't come off as like, this is something I want to do. And he got a bit emotional too. Like, you know what I mean? If he was like, you know what I mean? When's the last time you saw Tom Brady like crying about something?
We seen him mad.
I feel like he was only crying about it because he finally realized that, yo, I've been here for so long and it's over. Like, you know.
How old is Tom? Like 40 what?
45?
Old as fuck.
Man, the man can still go though. That's the crazy part, man.
Nigga come out the blue.
He can still go. That's the crazy part.
That's crazy though. Like, he's 45. The team he had around him is not the same, right? I mean, what is his options? Jets, Miami, 49ers.
He has some options. But
They
I
did
guess
come out. They did come out with a video of him going to Miami to look at schools. He's visiting schools for his kids, so people thought he might go to Miami.
well, before he went to the Bucks, the Dolphins, he was supposed to go to the Dolphins,
Right.
but that deal fell through. But if it's legit, then happy for Tom. But like for Arian Foster to come out and say that, it's like I don't know if he's trying to start something or if it's the actual like, you know what I mean. But like Eli said, leagues do push the narrative, or they'll put an incentive in to get ratings and stuff, like to make games closer than they should be, or give a certain team an edge.
I feel like all sports do that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a lot of times a game should have been a blowout, or someone should have won, or whatever case it be, and they just make it a close
that
game
damn
or something like
whistles are
that.
coming in. Like this whistle
Right.
been blown a lot now.
The golden whistle.
Yeah, that'd be the case.
You know who has the most golden whistle? Golden State Warriors.
That's kind of wild, considering the Warriors shoot the least amount of free throws.
I'm talking over the past decade.
They shot the least amount of free throws over that time too.
That is not true.
That is how much you want to bet?
That's called.
Me and Ricky looked up this stat. The Warriors shoot the least amount of free throws out of all teams in the NBA.
No.
And they get called. And they get called for the most fouls. More than anything.
Y'all get the
Y'all
calls
do
that
foul.
count, though. Y'all get the calls that count, though.
What do you mean the calls that count? Back then, the Warriors were just blowing out people. It would be a 30-point blowout before the fourth quarter.
But I mean? My only thing about the Warriors I hated was just the fact when it was like y'all would whoop teams, right? But when that team would be good and it would be a close game, the amount of illegal screens and Curry, like
that's just the NBA. That's just the NBA now. Damn near the whole NBA is full of illegal screens. People just zone in on Golden State because they want to diminish Curry ability.
No, but I mean, I'm talking like 2015, 2016, 2017.
Illegal screens was being set then too.
But y'all were like the king of it, though.
If the NBA called everything, I guarantee y'all it'd be a whole different game. Y'all seen when they established the carrying call and how people got upset because everybody's being called for carries and travels. But if they went away from that. If they kept doing that, then we'd be looking at a whole different game because all them niggas carry and travel.
But you see how they adapt, though.
No, the NBA stopped calling them because people was like, it's ruining the game.
I mean, that jumping, like that Trae Young, Stephen Curry coming off a screen.
Oh, they
stopped doing.
That wasn't even created. That wasn't even created by Stephen Trae. That was created by Chris Paul. That's a Chris Paul D Wade thing. They had to stop that.
Look, but I do feel like our team is one of the worst ref teams in the whole league. I saw a report. There's at least 5 games in this season that the Lakers should have won, that they didn't because of calls that they should have gotten, but they did not.
Same thing with Golden State, though. You know what I mean? They literally said there's been multiple games. Golden State, I think same thing with the Lakers, same thing with Golden State. They should have like 10 plus wins. Regarding the calls at the end of games, Golden State has lost like 12 games based off of the whistle at the end of games. Same thing with the Lakers. We saw LeBron get fouled in that Boston game. Everybody saw it.
That game was wild. That game was wild.
The Philly game where Embiid was holding Westbrook, we saw that too. And they come out and they be like, "Oh, we missed it. That's our bad." It's like it don't help because look at the fucking records of the team. You know what I mean?
No, it's bad when the refs have to put out a statement saying, "Yo, I know that we fucked up."
It's bad when players who never get ejected are starting to get ejected because they're frustrated. That's how you know.
Who?
Well, Steph got ejected twice this year.
Steph got what? I don't remember what the first one was, but the second one he threw his mouthpiece. He got kicked out in the finals for the same thing.
Yeah,
Steph only gets
how frustrated he is about that particular incident. Like
that was a fool thing. That
Well,
was
yeah,
it.
well,
That was.
yeah. But Steph get hit a lot, and when we already talked about Steph and free throws. Like he not gonna get the calls. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I feel like that's only valid with certain people. Like I will say, like I'm a LeBron fan. I will say every time they matched up, LeBron was bumping and throwing him all over the court. They weren't giving him no call. I agree. But Curry gets all the darn calls, bro.
No, he
I
don't,
promise.
bro. This is a known fact. I keep telling y'all, that's just it's fucking the fucking internet is available at y'all hand. You just gotta look it up. Steph Curry's the least called superstar in all time in the
I
NBA.
don't believe that. I don't believe that.
All
It's
the
a
time.
stat. It's a
That's
stat.
crazy.
All time superstars. He's the least
Yeah.
called
All time
all time superstar. He takes 3 free throws per game.
over Braun.
Bron takes six.
Over
Oh, let me
Braun.
see. Let me see.
Bron takes 6 free throws per game.
Because off the top of my head, the least called superstars you would have to think of would be Braun and Shaq.
No, Shaq was getting fouled a lot, but Shaq couldn't make free throws. If Shaq was making free throws, Shaq's points per game would be at like astronomical. Shaq was getting hit. I think Dwight Howard was like not really getting calls like that at one point.
Oh yeah, Dwight too. Let me see.
It's a big man. The big man perception is like, like the refs just feel like you're a big man. You don't necessarily need to get calls. Which sometimes it's true, but sometimes you could see when big men get hit hard. You got a guy like Joel Embiid going to the fucking free throw line.
Yeah, it annoys me. Let's see. So this year, Curry is shooting 5 free throws a game.
And this is a career
Attempting.
high year for him.
It's not. It's not.
It is.
2018 is the highest. 5.9.
It's the same thing. It's 5.
Stop it. Any other time, everybody in the NBA would consider that 6. But if you want to be technical, yes, it's 5.9. Yes.
Now look up anybody else and you would see the difference. You know what I mean?
Oh, my fault. 2020, 2021, 6.3 is the highest for Stephen Curry. The lowest is 2011 with 1.8.
And what was the MVP years?
What's that? 15, 16, 16,
Yeah.
17. Hold on, let me get back to it. So 15, 16 free throws. 15, 16 is 5.1. 16, 17 is 4.6.
And what's the totality in his career? Should be like 4 point something.
It's somewhere in there.
Should be like 4.7. But the man rarely gets calls. Everything Curry gets is off of 3-point shooting and floaters, or like a scoop layup, or
15, 16, he shot 400 free throw attempts.
You got to compare that with other people though. 400 free throw attempts, it ain't even a lot.
I see a lot of 300s and high 200s.
For him?
Yes. Let me see. Let's compare it to Mr. James. Free throw attempts. LeBron is shooting 6.2 this year.
I do agree. LeBron should get more calls than what he gets. That is a fact.
100. 100%.
That's kind of wild. Not gonna lie. In 0506, this nigga shot 814.
Free throws, LeBron? God damn.
Yeah.
He was getting more calls back then, though.
He only shot 266 this year. I just want to see one more. I want to see Embiid's real quick, just cause.
Embiid
His
this
name
year,
that.
got to be at like 600.
uh, Embiid has shot 473.
And that's it.
Yeah, but last year he shot 803.
So he's on pace then because they halfway through, so he'll probably
That's crazy.
he's on pace. But yeah, that's of course there's favoritism for certain players, man. Certain teams get more calls, certain teams shoot more free throws. That's what it is. But when you're great, you don't get those, you know.
Birkin Korkmaz has demanded a trade.
Really, he just came back from injury.
Hey, he demanded a trade.
Well, let's talk Kyrie then. You know, since we here. You know, how we feel about
Why
it?
not?
How we feel about it? I mean, I like the move.
I think that's yeah. I think it's a smash hit if he stays.
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with it.
If he doesn't
Like-
stay,
I mean, like you said earlier, I don't mind it. But if this nigga come out and has a complaint, or you know, what I'm saying he says something he doesn't like about the franchise or the team or something, it's like okay, at this point,
It's you, nigga.
no, yeah. So, yeah, I like it.
If he's committed, which I don't know. I can't. Dallas fans, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Kyrie's gonna be committed, bro. Kyrie seems hell bent on going to the
team?
Lakers. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do you think he still leaves?
But my gut feeling tells me that he's going to be a Laker next season. So,
I just seeing the history of Kyrie and seeing exactly what he stands for, I don't think that he'll be okay with like living in a city like Dallas.
I mean, Dallas is predominantly urban.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're predominantly urban.
You think Dallas is predominantly urban?
They urban.
Yeah, Texas has grown as a top 3 state in the past 5 years. As
Have
far
you
as
been to Dallas?
Like I know you're thinking Texas and you're thinking of, but that he's not in
No,
one of those
yeah.
cities. You know what I mean?
Dallas.
What you're thinking of is Austin, Texas, and
You gotta
other
think
places.
he's in Dallas.
Houston and Dallas
Now,
are.
bro. Austin is very like we stand for gay rights, all rights. It's very like like liberal.
Nah,
Houston is very
nah, bro. I know some people who are in Austin. It's not, you know.
I'm telling you,
Look,
I was there.
RDC don't make those skits for no reason. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, Austin is mad liberal, like they are. Houston is very urban.
Like you probably thinking of like
you probably
the
think
rich
of
people,
Austin,
like Dallas, like
or San Antonio or something. Yeah,
the rich people of like Texas, like they probably frown upon,
Right.
like, but there's like Dallas and Houston are like predominantly urban, like.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro, I was there.
We talking about two mainstays of like hip hop. Like Dallas and Houston, they both got different sounds, but they still like that's who represent Texas in hip hop. Like they,
right.
That's what we're talking about right now.
From what I know, from my experience, I've now spent a lot of time in Texas. Actually, I was there a few months ago. I've been to Houston, Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio. And I can say this: the two cities that I felt the most comfortable and the most safe was Austin and Houston. When I went to Dallas and San Antonio, all I'm saying is that the vibe there was a little bit sketch,
Not with
especially
most
Dallas.
places, depending on where you at too. Like, you could be in
Nah,
Orlando, but what area in Orlando are you in? You know what I mean?
I don't think there's really a lot of places in Orlando where I'm like, okay, like I'm probably the only black person these people have ever seen, type of shit.
Some spots. It's definitely some spots.
And Dallas, bro, I swear to you, I did a thing. I started counting. Me and my uncle, we started counting. I was there for 2 weeks. I was there for 2 weeks.
But I don't know what part of Dallas you was in. Counting what? Like how many black people were there? Because I don't know.
Five.
I go to Dallas and go get some good ass barbecue from like all these hood spots and stuff like that. Like, so it depends on what part you was in. Be honest with you.
I was probably in a very predominantly white area, but I went into the heart of the city and I started walking around. And I'm like, damn, bro, this shit is kind of crazy. Like,
I don't know.
There's no chocolate. Like, this shit is crazy.
My thing,
new chocolate.
Kyrie it's like he want to be a Laker. He's already came out and said that, and that's just what it is.
But
I think he should be.
I agree. He should be a Laker. But at what cost, though? Let's say they go all out and get Kyrie next year. Okay, now what? Your team gonna look horrible now? You have 3 superstars now. Your team is gonna look very sus.
No, it's not, because I feel like Kyrie Irving is the type of like, he's the perfect fit. First of all, we've seen him.
I'm saying like you got a starting lineup of Kyrie, right? You got Bron, you got AD. I'm assuming they're gonna bring back Rui Hachimura. Okay, that's fine. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. But who's on your bench? You gotta have money.
That's the thing, though. If I'm Kyrie, what I would do for myself and my team and my career, I would take a $20 million pay cut.
No,
I would.
That's exactly why he's in Dallas right now.
That's exactly why he's there, because he's looking for money.
Kyrie wants a big bag, man. He took a Kyrie. You gotta remember, Kyrie took a pay cut in Cleveland on that rookie deal, that rookie extension, and then he took another pay cut later on when KD came over to Brooklyn.
That's not true.
He did though.
Kyrie was on no pay on the Nets.
Yeah, he took a pay cut when he went to the Nets. You gotta remember, Kyrie was on Steph's level, and Kyrie signed for way less than what Steph got. You said what?
Kyrie took no pay cut on the Nets, bro.
Kyrie took a pay cut.
He did, because they signed on the same day, like literally 5 minutes away from each other. Like, KD signed first, then Kyrie.
Bro, he signed a 4-year $136 million contract.
Listen to what you just said. 136. Dame got what did Dame get? 220 something? 136. You know who got more than 136? Draymond Green.
Draymond Green did not get more than a 4-year 136.
Draymond Green got a 4-year. What was it? The max deal. It was a max deal. They signed Draymond to a max. They signed Clay to a max too.
If you're gonna get Kyrie to the Lakers, if anybody should be taking a pay cut, it should be LeBron and AD. Kyrie should get his money.
Somebody has to.
Kyrie's also the younger one. So like, AD's the youngest. So like,
right.
But Kyrie's the younger one.
And I think LeBron and AD would be willing to do that. I really do. But they would have to do that.
I think Braun should have said, all right, my nigga, how much more bread? Like, how much more bread?
It's too late now. I mean, he already signed the deal. I mean, they can go and restructure, but that wouldn't include like signing that 6th extension. LeBron's not gonna do that.
Right, because he only has 2 more years left.
Yeah.
That's the same. AD has 2 more years. If Kyrie comes there, he's looking for 4 years, so that means he's gonna be there by himself for 2 years. Ain't no telling how that's gonna go.
If I'm them, somebody has to take a pay cut because you want at least an extra 20 mil to sign role players. Because I'm not gonna hold you. The starting lineup is crazy. Kyrie Irving, LeBron, Rui Hachimura, fucking AD. Oh, bro, healthy? Oh my, oh
That's
my
nice to
God.
know, but you need a bench. You can't have them niggas
I
playing
agree.
35 a night,
Somebody,
And next year, LeBron's gonna be another year older.
right? And AD,
yo,
we know how
yo,
he is.
yo. That argument is not valid at all.
Bro, at
Yo,
some point, it's gonna catch up. Like this nigga's not—he's not immortal, bro. He's
the
human.
way it's looking, it's not soon.
Look,
The way
I,
it's looking,
I
it's not soon.
look. I love. You know, I'm the biggest LeBron guy. He would be way more effective if if he didn't have to do so much. LeBron should not be dropping 40 a night.
I agree, but he can still do that. I don't think LeBron is going to go from averaging 29 this year to next year being like, all right, guys, I'm ass now. Like, no,
No, anybody
that's not
say
how it's gonna
that.
work.
It's just, it's not, and it's not even about his skill. It's about the body. How long does the body hold
Bro,
up?
if anybody can play pass, if anybody in whoever existed can still be good next year, it's Braun. And he spends $1 million on his body every year. Like,
Yeah, you could
bro,
do that, but we already seen him get hurt. He's missed the most time he's ever missed in his career playing with the
I
Lakers.
I, I agree. He's missed the most time, but we're not gonna act like he's still not a top 5 player in the league right now. He's not. He's
We
not.
get that, but I'm saying every year as you get older, like every year, trust me,
Oh,
every
LeBron,
year you feel
I
like
agree.
your body's taking a fucking beating, bro. Every year you
You
get older.
said if you said in the next 3 years and the 4 years, I would agree with you. But nigga, next season LeBron is going to be Braun. Like it's not. It's not going to be a drastic dip in his production. Bro is 38, whatever, averaging better numbers than he was when he was on the Heat. He's averaging better numbers now than he was on the Heat.
Yeah, we get that, but he has to. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
it's
I
gonna
don't know if you
happen, but
saw the
not
Lakers
next
play
year.
lately, but he completely has to.
Yeah, it's going to happen, but not next year. He's gonna be fine. LeBron, bro, if
I'm just
anybody can
saying,
play
those are things you got to be
along,
cautious about, because no fucking 39-year-old should be leading your team. Is what me and
Right.
Kev are
That's my
saying.
whole. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And I
I
love
agree.
LeBron, but he shouldn't be doing this. This AD's job.
I agree. But if anybody can do it, it's Braun. If there's any player in
That's
NBA,
fine.
You just
it's
We're
you
not,
just you
but we're
just
not
talking
saying
about
he
Brown's
can't
greatness.
do
We
it.
know Brown great. We know fucking what Brown can do, but he should
But he
not be in this
shouldn't. Right? He's
fucking
not. He
position.
shouldn't be doing. Just like, for example, Kareem wasn't leading that team. Magic was. Kareem was too old to be doing that. That's the same thing for AD. AD should be leading this team, not
I
Brown.
agree. AD and Kyrie are going to lead the team next year, which is why I'm saying we are going to be deadly.
I don't know, man. you cutting out.
Think about this. When AD was healthy and he was playing this year, we were like 8-2.
I mean,
Yeah.
AD's healthy now, and it hasn't been looking so great.
He still get. I mean, I give him the benefit that he's getting his legs under him. But when he was playing, AD was looking like an MVP.
Yep. And that's how it should be, though. That's how it should be.
The numbers in that 10-game stretch, nigga was averaging 38, 12, and 4 with 3.
Nigga, your yelling is cutting you out. Find a better
Are
connection,
you
Eli.
kidding me? It's because I'm in the car. I'm in the car, bro.
We know what AD's capable of. We just know AD gets hurt.
Right. That's all it is.
We're looking at. You got to look at. You can't just think of a player's name and just be like, oh, we base it off of that player's name. You got to look at how their career go. Kyrie, AD are both injury prone. Sometimes with Kyrie, you don't even know if he's gonna play due to some weird stipulation that he got going on.
Yeah, but
But
now
then,
he's with Braun. He's never had that problem
yeah,
with LeBron
I,
James.
But
I
when
was
he
gonna
was
say
playing
that.
with
I was gonna
Bron,
say
he
something.
wasn't this version of Kyrie. When he was playing with Bron, he was not
He's
this
playing
version.
now.
I'm saying you know what you know what the fuck I'm talking about when we talk
Oh,
about
okay.
Kyrie, his religion and stuff. He was not this version of Kyrie. Like it's different, bro. That nigga will leave a game to go handle business. You know what I mean?
But he didn't.
He was not like that in Cleveland. He was not like that in Cleveland.
You're right. He wasn't. But he wasn't. He didn't start doing that till his second year in Boston.
Yeah. Eli, you cutting
Nigga,
it out.
you ping ponging, nigga.
True.
That nigga is going back and forth, nigga.
But
Go in
Kyrie
the
was not
house.
that kind of guy. We I know the names. The names are good. Like, but the players is like, I just like I'm not completely sold on that. Every time people talk AD, I'm like, yeah, he's great, but like I know AD, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know AD. We know when AD's healthy, he's the best power forward in the league, hands down.
Oh, so you agree?
Yeah, I bet when he's healthy, he's the best power forward in the league. I never said he wasn't.
I bet. I'm glad we got that on
But
tape.
like, how many power forwards are there really, though? You know,
Giannis, Draymond.
that's his only
Lauren.
that's his only competition, though. Like,
But I've been saying that this whole time, and y'all been trying to roast me every time. So I'm
no,
glad we got this.
you said AD was the
Camera.
best big man in the league, and when we
No, I
told you that
didn't. I
that's
said
not the
he's the best.
case.
I said the matchup head to head. They both play power forward. AD's the best power forward in the league. Y'all sacrifice me every time.
No,
Every time.
no, because I've been on record saying AD has a way better skill set than Giannis. I've been saying that. Got a way better skill set. I say Giannis got more heart than AD. That's what I said. Giannis got way more heart than AD. And that's a fact. You know?
Crazy.
If it's not if I'm wrong, then y'all let me know. But AD's
Let
got the
him know.
better skill set. AD's the better ball handler, better shooter, better. He's got the better skill set. Giannis has got heart, got the dog in him, bro. You know what I mean?
I agree. We
You know?
Grammys.
The Grammys. Listen.
Yeah.
Kendrick won for best hip hop album.
Crazy. I don't like it.
Eli's not here to defend his man's, but like, is that what we thought? Is that who everybody thought was the best album? Hip hop.
What was the nominees?
Now.
Because you cannot sit up lost.
Pop, no, the pop. Rap album. Here we go. The nominees was Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, DJ Khaled, God did.
Yeah, he wouldn't win that.
Future, I Never Liked You.
That's a solid.
Jack Harlow, Come Home.
Nah, he wasn't. Nah, he
And
yeah.
Pusha T, It's Almost Dry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
But it's like these nominees are like ass. You know what I mean? And
I agree.
And I think it's because, they're not going to, the Grammys wasn't going to nominate Kanye, and they weren't going to nominate Drake. So I think that's why we're here.
But if they did nominate Kanye, what were they going to put?
Isn't Donda considered?
Is that considered hip hop or gospel?
I thought Donda was considered hip hop.
Because he didn't have no cuss words in it. So I mean,
I thought it was a hip hop album, but I know the Grammys, they probably didn't want to deal with no Kanye controversy.
Probably.
And we all heard what Drake said about the Grammys years back, so they're not gonna ever have him come back and
Which
talk
is
shit.
like, it's, I don't know, man. And have we not noticed? Wasn't the off season last year?
Yeah,
And that's crazy. That's not even a nominee.
that is wild too. But those are guys who have been vocally saying like "fuck the Grammys." You know what I mean?
I mean, you
Drake,
can't
Drake,
blame them.
Drake, and J Cole have both been saying like "fuck the Grammys." So you don't need a Grammy to validate you. It's
But
just,
what's crazy is Drake at least got a Grammy before he said that.
mm,
Cole don't have a Grammy yet, which is crazy. It's just, and there's certain people in hip hop who are all time greats who never got a Grammy.
that's wild. It is wild. Um, congrats to the winners. I guess. I mean, congrats to Lizzo.
Yeah, shout out Lizzo. I'm glad Lizzo's happy. He'll be dogging her. I've been a real Lizzo supporter.
I'm not gonna do this with you, man.
No, I'm serious. I've been a Lizzo supporter. I really been on Lizzo's side. I mess with Lizzo. I'm not
I
saying
fuck
her
with Lizzo
music.
too. She
Like,
seems like a legit nice person.
yeah, yeah,
She is talented. She does play a lot of instruments and shit.
right. But yeah, I mess with Lizzo.
Um, Beyonce won few awards. She also set the record for most Grammy wins.
I'm gonna just say it. Hold on. What did she win?
She
Do we have
won.
that?
She won for best dance electronic music album, best dance electronic recording. I believe was that it. I believe that was it. She was nominated for album of the year, but she did not win. People were mad about that.
I mean, I don't know what they were mad for. How you expect the dance hall album to win, but they don't even have Drake's dance hall album.
Yeah,
So I mean, let's be real.
and I felt like both of those albums were equally as good.
I I mean, look, I'm just saying. I'm gonna just say it. She's overrated. I'm gonna get flack for it. I'm gonna get flack for it. She's overrated though.
Hey y'all, I ain't say shit. That was this nigga. Hey, you know what? I might clip this just so they be on your head.
That's crazy.
You know,
But somebody had to say it.
he said Beyonce is overrated. I am not saying nothing. Listen, I'm not. Um, I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan. There's some songs I do listen to. They come on. I'm more of a Rihanna kind of guy. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm just more of a Rihanna kind of guy. I listen to Rihanna more than I listen to Beyonce. But to say Beyonce is overrated, that was him. He said that shit.
I say it.
Yeah.
She's had her hit
Hey,
back with single ladies and I think of another song.
what I just okay. Now I'm gonna catch flack. What I want people to just stop doing is putting Beyonce on Mike's level. Can we just stop doing that?
Right.
You know, she's talented. She's very like one of the greatest artists of all time in her own right. But nobody's on Mike's level, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop that. Just have to stop. You know.
Yeah, I mean, credit to her. She has a great following, a great fan base, like a top tier fan base.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know.
But I mean, I'm just giving it a bean. Like, if she's one of the greatest female artists of all time, that's cool. She doesn't rap, she sings. But when you think of the greatest singers of all time, you don't think of her. You don't.
Okay, because I had this discussion with who did I have this discussion with? But I was saying how vocally she's not the greatest vocalist I've ever heard.
Right.
You know what I mean? But She can sing. You know what I mean? Nothing else. Like she got hits. Like this is undisputed. But vocally, I know some better singers than B. You know.
Right.
Huh?
Eli,
Wait.
we were talking about the Grammys and how your boy won the Grammy, but the nominees he was up against wasn't
Was retarded.
right. So like, of course he was gonna win that. You know what I mean? And props to
Yeah,
him.
no comp. No comp.
Props to him for winning that award.
If they give it to anybody else, I would throw a riot. Like it would.
If they actually put comp like the off season or her loss, he doesn't win that.
Nigga, the off season did not come out last year. They can't have that.
What do you mean it didn't come out last year?
I thought it came out this time last year, top of the year.
The off season came out in January.
No. Nigga,
Mr.
Cole's
Morale?
album did not come out.
That season
I could've
that
sworn.
was 2 years ago.
Yeah, J. Cole.
Yeah, bro. Yo, time flies. It's been 2 years, man.
You know what? He right. Because J. Cole thing came out when we were still at Wyndham.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yo, time flies.
But even still, her loss, he beats her loss. Come on now.
No. Look. I'm not gonna argue with y'all there. Yeah, that when I saw the shit that he was up against, I was like, even me myself, I was like, these niggas did not make good albums.
Donda was
I don't know why
2 years ago. God damn.
What was it?
Donda was also 2 years ago, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Her Loss was the only other album you could have put out there, really.
No. There was a lot of good like artists that put out last year, but the Grammys are not gonna put them because they're not in tune with what rap really is. Like
I mean,
as
they
I
always
saw
like
God did, as soon as I saw God did, I was like, all right, fuck this shit. There's no.
Can we talk about that real quick? DJ Khaled hasn't had a good album since
2011.
No New Friends.
Been quite some time, man.
Oh, it was like wait. It was like Kendrick, Khaled, and like some other albums. I was like, nigga, nobody heard that shit. What
The only
fuck?
one, like Rio listed them off. The only other one that you wouldn't make an argument for is the Future one.
Yeah. No. Bro, yeah, I was like,
Hold on, Nas dropped too. Nas's album was amazing. Nas didn't get nominated.
You know they don't like. Well, I don't know, man.
Here we go with the digital.
The Digital Underground.
Nas's album, Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin didn't get nominated.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, we have to ask the question: like, what's the qualification?
I guess.
Bro, the qualification is white.
That's crazy. JID didn't get nominated.
That's what I said. It should have been Kyrie, Boomin, Kendrick, Drake, and Future.
Not for nothing, man. Meg Thee Stallion didn't get nominated in that category neither.
No.
It's too much heat on her name.
Stop it.
It's too much heat.
It's crazy.
Don't disrespect my lady like that.
She couldn't even go to the event. Like she, you know,
she on hiatus for
Stop it.
But what do you mean? Stop it. Meg had a great album. She dropped a great
That
album.
was not an album that I heard. I was like, damn. Stop it.
Why you disrespecting my lady like that?
If Megan Thee Stallion got a Grammy, that is a pin Grammy.
She already got one.
No, but I'm saying, like, if she got it, like, at this Grammy, that would have been a pity Grammy.
How?
Because she don't deserve it.
I'm not saying she should have won. I said she should have been nominated.
Oh, okay, bet. Okay.
That's crazy.
Should have been nominated.
You don't want our black queen to be nominated.
Of course, Kendrick was gonna win this Grammy, bro. He literally had no other competition, but Drake and 21. But I don't, they're not gonna nominate. Like I told Okay, they're not gonna nominate Drake because he talked shit about the Grammys constantly.
I'm not
But
gonna lie. It's
I
facts.
will I will say the Grammys doesn't give the artist the right Grammy at the right time. I think I
I
can
agree.
agree with that.
I agree.
There's been some snubs for sure. People thought Beyonce should have gotten artist or
It's,
album of
it's
the
like
year.
every year.
No,
It's like every year.
and that's where our discussion ended when you came in. Beyonce, I said, is overrated.
In terms, no, nigga, I need context. In terms of
She,
what?
like, don't get me wrong, she has the numbers and sales, right? But like,
Nigga,
she's low key overrated. And it's not her
oh,
fault. It's not her fault. It's not her fault. It's
crazy.
her fans.
That's what I say,
Just like
Eli.
you with Kendrick. Just like you with Kendrick. They
No.
dropped some mid and y'all hype it up.
Oh my God, nigga, bro, you do not want to go down this hole, my nigga.
I'm just
I don't want
saying.
y'all to go down this hole.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
want y'all
I'm
to go
just
down this
saying.
hole.
Like Beyonce's dance album, it was good. But to her
That shit was
standards,
no. That shit was great. I hand it to her. That was great. That shit,
it was
look,
good.
it was
Like
good.
on her
No,
like
stop,
to her standards, it was good. But
stop.
niggas hype it up like it's a classic. That's the
Okay,
problem.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I mean, for it being a dance album, it probably is a classic dance album. Might be. I don't know.
Look. I'm a, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. For somebody who that isn't her genre, and as a contract of Drake's version of house music was a very lazy attempt of doing
What?
it.
I thought
Yes, it
I
was.
thought Drake's house music album was amazing. I thought it was
I
good.
did.
It
Yes.
was his his
I
attempt at it was
we
very
went
lazy.
over this,
What?
Eli. Last
What?
time
Yeah.
we did a podcast together, we sat down and we went
And
over Drake
and
albums.
you came back and you was like nah,
I'm not.
you gave it a better score than what you originally did.
Yes, you said it was
No,
amazing.
nigga, I didn't say it was a bad album. I've been saying it was a lazy attempt at house music. Because if you look in contrast to
But
Beyonce's
but
album,
but that's crazy. If you call it a lazy attempt, then it's still great to you. What does that say about Drake?
no, nigga, I'm not taking anything from them. I'm just saying if you compare those two albums side by side, both of the artists did the same things.
Drake's is
Beyonce's
better.
album, no, Drake's is not better than Beyonce's album, and it's not even close.
I thought it was, but
My my
No,
my question, I can negate this whole thing.
no.
Besides that one song you hear on the radio from that album, name me another song off that album that you would hear. That you would hear.
Jazz
That
girl,
you that
uh,
you would hear.
that girl, fucking Renaissance, nigga. I know the whole album. I listen to it every.
the only song I hear off of that Beyonce album is that we getting messed up tonight.
Yes, that's it. That's the only one.
You hear break my? Nigga. I hear break my soul everywhere the fuck
You're
I
a
go.
liar. You're a
I'm
liar.
you
I hear
gonna
that
break?
song like
You gonna break
if
my?
not on TikTok, I hear it on like at a dance club or something.
What? I hear that
Why
song.
you? What? What's your thing against Drake, bro?
Nigga, I don't have nothing against Drake. It's just that y'all don't listen to house music, so I'm trying to tell y'all that Beyonce's attempt at a house music album was a
You
better.
don't even like house music.
I do. I like house music, nigga. I listen to all music except country.
You are a liar. Because Kendrick
Nigga,
doesn't make house music. That's how I know you don't listen to it.
I'm a liar. Nigga, I
Listen,
can name house music artists right now.
listen, guys. If Kendrick had made a dance album, you would have praised that, Eli.
Yes.
I would have said his ass, and here's why.
You're a
Because
liar. He's a liar. He's lying.
oh my god, bro,
He's
I'm not.
lying.
I'm just
You
telling you
know
the
he's
truth.
lying. That's why we're laughing.
Let
Because
me
we know you're
finish, my
lying.
nigga. Let me finish.
Anything
My nigga.
anything
Let me
Kendrick
finish.
drop, you love it.
No, that's not.
You love
Oh
every single Kendrick album. I've not heard you
no,
say Kendrick doesn't have one like mid album. You know,
Kendrick so far does not have a single
See?
mid. I think the worst album that he's made out of all the albums is the one that he dropped right now. But that's not that. That's not. It's not a
And,
bad album.
but okay, out of 1 through 10, what did you give that album? Like an 8, right?
It's an 8. It's like
So
an 8.
his worst album is an
Sorry.
8.
What?
Which is wild. Which is
His
wild to
worst
me.
album, in your opinion, is an 8.
This is wild to me.
Love, man. You're biased.
I'm not biased, nigga. His album is an 8. That album was an 8. It was a very good album. It was an 8.
Oh, brother.
It's his worst one. But for you to sit here, y'all don't know. I'm sorry, but y'all don't know shit about house music. The samples. Wait, I'm not done. I'm gonna say this point. The samples and the type of instrumentals that Drake was using, and the way he layered his voice on the house tracks, and that he used is very lazy compared to Beyonce, who took a sound that she normally does not do, and created not only took fucking cues and put respect to house music, made new shit that I've never heard before. Her
But
album
maybe,
was a stellar attempt at creating a dance album.
you know why I think you're saying that?
No,
Because Beyonce. Well, when was the last time Beyonce dropped before then?
what 2018, 2016.
With that horrible Lion King album.
When was that?
I won't even
When was
argue
that?
with you there. That was ass.
Okay, but my thing is, what was that? 5-6 years ago?
A while ago. That was a while ago.
If Drake takes a 5-6 year hiatus and drops something,
Oh
you're
my
gonna love it.
fucking God. No, if Drake takes a 5-6 year and drops a fucking dance album, that shit is ass.
To Drake's defense, he has never taken a long hiatus like that.
Right. Kendrick can't say that. And that's why I think your biasness comes in. Because you get amnesia from how the niggas sound.
Okay, then that's what makes it a worse album. He didn't take his time, and that is apparent.
He
Beyonce
can't.
took
What?
I mean, he's giving
you can't say that.
he's giving his fans content. You know what I mean? He's just.
They just made a dance album just because, my nigga.
But you can't say that because like What a Time to Be Alive was made in what 2-3 months, and that was like great.
Gosh, that makes it worse. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why y'all can't compute that. That makes it.
I'm gonna kill your whole argument. My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy was made in what 2 months?
No,
It was the greatest album that he's ever dropped.
It was not made in 2 fucking months.
He said it was 2 months.
So,
When my Twisted Dark Fantasy came out when like 3 years
16?
after graduation.
It's something like that, but
3 years after graduation.
yeah, but also you gotta understand, he said that he made another album in that time.
Bro,
Oh, he did drop. What he dropped? He dropped Graduation, then he dropped 808s and Heartbreak, right? In between time.
Yeah.
I have a question. Have y'all ever made music? You know that you make songs and you put them in your fucking safe way
Right.
before, and then
I
you
agree.
bring them out and you work on those same songs. You might add
Okay.
a comment here and there. That nigga did not clear the whole fucking album out his ass in 2 months because they would be dog shit.
But you acting like niggas haven't made plenty of songs and then never used them and just made all brand new ones.
Nigga, Kanye West has never said that he made, I made the album in 2 months. When the fuck did he say that?
Okay.
I got all. I did all the writing. I made all the production. I got all the producers, and we knocked out every single song in 2 months. Send me that fucking transcript because I have to see it, and I want him to say it just like that. I got all the producers. I wrote all the lyrics. I made all the music in 2 fucking months. It's literally fucking impossible to make anything of quality in 2 months.
I don't know.
That's not true.
How?
I'm looking at it right now.
Bro, what I need y'all to understand, this nigga didn't give a fuck. He made a house album just because. She gave a fuck. She took her time.
She put. He's right. He's right in that regard. Like she put her like time into making the album.
Go for it.
But doesn't that speak to
no,
Drake? Doesn't that speak
that's
to Drake's
fine.
album though? Like, doesn't that speak to his talent and the fact that like if he didn't take his time,
He's cold,
he
bro.
just put out
He's
a.
top whatever. He's top 5 all time. He's
But
talented. Give a
but
fuck
my
about that. What
but
I
my
want
thing
you,
is
what I
the
want you
reason.
is that album is worse than that album. That's all I want you to know.
No, my thing is that you can't use that is because one,
What the?
she hasn't dropped
So
in
it
how
took
many
Kanye. It took
years?
Kanye a year to make that album. 1 year.
Oh my fucking god, bro! Oh my! This is this
1 year.
argument is retarded. I have now like
How?
because
I'm a kid. Just
you
like every. And
oh
let's say for
oh
example. Let's say for example. Hold on. Let's say for
yeah,
example.
your
For
argument
example.
is
Hold on.
you can't really do.
Wait. Sorry.
He didn't
Hear me.
give you shit if he
Hear
gave
me.
you something. That
Hear
doesn't mean
me.
it's okay,
Hear
bro.
me. Hear me. Hear me. Let's say after the Super Bowl, Rihanna announces I'm dropping an album. And when she drops the album, whether it's garbage or it's great, people are gonna boost it up like it's just the greatest thing. Right or wrong?
Okay,
Okay then.
and,
As
and, and
opposed
we
to if she's
and we
been
both
dropping
agree.
consistently, nigga.
We both agree. People can be wrong. You can like an artist's album.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
Wait, yo, hear me out. You can like an artist's album, but you need to
Yeah.
look at it sonically and musically from a production perspective and from a writer's perspective and make a conclusion. Is this really a sonically good album? Because guess what? I don't give a fuck if Emmy and her ratchet ass friends tell me that it's a good album. I hear the album and sonically it's shit because of the instrument arrangements, the quality of the features, and the production. The album is shit. You can like whatever the fuck you want. Guess what? A lot of niggas like Soulja Boy. A lot of niggas like G-Eazy. A lot of dudes like MGK. That don't make
I
them
don't know if
good.
a lot of people like those guys. You know what I mean? I don't know if a lot of
All
people
right.
like those guys,
So,
but
I mean, if he has an audience, that nigga has a big audience because we know about him. So therefore, he has an audience. People like him. So guess what?
No,
But
but no. But what I'm saying is, like I told Rio, Beyonce has arguably the biggest fan base in the world right now, right?
she deserves that. You act like Beyonce's a
That's
scrub.
fine.
It's
No,
just
no, 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 no. I'm not
yo.
saying she
This
doesn't
skip
deserve that.
Channing
That's not what
Tatum.
I'm saying.
He's
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's a garbage artist. Her fan base is there because she has made great music. I agree. She deserves that. That's fine. But my problem is just because somebody drops something that's your favorite artist, don't mean that they're gonna make fire every time. That's
Bro,
not true.
I don't like Beyonce, but even I,
I
as a
can't
music
tell.
lover, as a
I
music
can't
lover,
tell.
as a
Nigga,
music
I
lover,
love music.
he said he couldn't
I
tell.
love music.
no, I
I
don't
love
mean
music.
just. I don't mean just.
I love music.
I'm
But you can't
talking
sit up
about
here and tell
instruments.
me Drake's
I'm
album
talking
was
about
garbage, but
instruments.
Beyonce's was great.
I'm talking about instruments, productions,
Oh my
samples,
god.
and your care for the type of work
Okay.
that you're putting out.
For me,
Okay.
man, that's just too much. That's just too much of a deep dive for me. You know, I don't. It's not that deep for me. Both albums are good. Both albums, they met the criteria.
That's the person I am. I need
Like
to.
I said, I think of it. I don't go that deep in there depending on the artist. An artist like Kanye or Travis, I'm gonna go deep. Beyonce, nobody's going deep into production with Beyonce.
What?
Nobody cares about. That's not what she's known for.
Oh my
So
fucking!
you trying to make this
I'm done.
deep production album
Bro,
argument is invalid.
bro.
She's not known for that.
Yo, Rick, this nigga
Am I
wants
lying?
this
Am I
nigga
lying?
wants the most heat that
Am I
I've ever
lying?
experienced in my life.
I think
Bro,
when it comes to that, that's based off the consumer. Like the consumer will have to take their
Exactly.
time out to like pay attention to that kind of stuff.
You
Like,
better not let her fan base hear that shit.
I mean,
No,
it's too late for this guy.
No. I'm not. No, because you twisted. I'm not saying she doesn't make good music. I'm
You're
saying nobody's looking at her music for
You
production.
just said, and I quote, nobody is looking at Beyonce for musical production. That is
Yes.
I mean,
crazy.
wouldn't you say it's more of like a vocal melody harmony kind of thing with her?
That's what she is. Just like nobody's looking at production for like a
Bro,
Rihanna. They're
look,
doing melodies
bro,
and
Rihanna,
flow.
Rihanna and Beyonce are not in the same type of class of artists. Rihanna
I was
is a
using her as
very,
an
is a
example.
very choreo- whoa, let me finish because I'm about to spit some facts for facts here. Rihanna is a very chorus-driven, melodic type of singer.
So is
Beyonce's not
so
like
is so is Beyonce.
that. Beyonce relies more on runs and on vocal performance than Rihanna does. And that's just a fact. Musical production, Beyonce cares more about shit like musical
I
production
didn't say
and
care.
songwriting
I said
than
what the
Rihanna.
fans listen
I
to
get, I
it
get, I
for.
get what Eli's saying. He's spitting facts. Beyonce is more vocal, just like you know what I mean, like singing her heart out kind of ordeal. Whereas Rihanna is
I
like
agree.
Rihanna makes
I
hits.
agree.
Like Rihanna, like is a hit maker. Like it's
Uh,
more. I don't know what the word for it is, but
I agree. I agree with that. But I'm not saying that she doesn't or she's not. I'm saying when her fans listen to her music, when people listen to her music, they're not saying, "Oh, let me listen to this production." I'm
Yes, no.
expecting this.
Yes,
Nobody's
they are.
doing that.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yes.
So all
For
right.
Beyonce,
I saw for to ask you a question. Hold on. So do you listen to a Kanye album expecting the same stuff for a Beyonce album?
what?
Do you listen to a Kanye album in the same mindset as you would a Beyonce album?
That's where you're wrong. There's different levels of
It was a
production.
question. Oh
There's
no, no,
different.
no, no! Don't do
Yes,
this.
they are.
No, we're
Nigga,
not doing different levels. I'm asking a simple yes or no question.
this nigga Kanye is making beats.
What's your point?
Beyonce, Beyonce is doing runs and vibrato with her voice.
What is your
There's
point?
different levels to production.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, how about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? Do you listen to a Young Thug album the same way you do Beyonce?
See, you're comparing different genres, my nigga. You can't
I'm
do
really
that.
not.
Yes, you are. These are
yeah, it's not the same.
beats, bro.
How?
It's
These
not.
are
When you
beats,
think about Young
bro.
Thug, what do you think about? Melodic and using their voice. He raps,
Yo,
yes.
nigga,
Beyonce
what
sings.
Young Thug and Kanye are not singing on the fucking albums, bro.
So Young Thug doesn't sing on albums?
Not like Beyonce.
I didn't say like Beyonce.
You said when you listen to Kanye and you listen to Beyonce, do you look for the same things? Absolutely fucking not.
Okay, then that's my whole point. When you think about a Kanye album, what's the first thing you think about? Production. You don't think about production with Beyonce.
Yes, you do.
Oh my
Sonic
gosh. All
Bro,
right.
you
Hey,
do.
Okay.
hey, listen, we
All right.
we could be on this all day, but okay, the point has been made that yes, her dance album is great. She does deserve to win those Grammys. Kev thinks she's a little overrated. That's his ordeal, You know what I mean?
Look, I think she's a little overrated, but that's why I said give me context. Like, what do you mean? Now, if you said, do I think people give her more credit as a singer than what she deserves? Yes. In that sense, she's overrated. Beyonce is not the best singer of all time, but people act like she is. She's
It's
definitely a great vocalist, but she's not one of the best. She's
But
not the.
I know I'm not just saying just singing. I'm talking about it in general.
Yeah,
She
you
has
said.
classic. She has classic
Oh,
albums. She's not none like her fans create her to be like the greatest performer. She's not. She's not the greatest vocalist. She's not. She's not.
you know what I'm
She's
saying?
not.
I can
She's
say
not.
this with a straight face.
She's
Beyonce is
not.
the greatest. Beyonce is the greatest female performer of all time.
female performer.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. No,
Yes.
see now you trying to stabilize it. I didn't say female.
No,
I said performer.
no,
I
but
didn't
she's
say
not that.
female.
She's not that. She,
Okay, then that was what I'm saying. I didn't say
that's,
female.
that's a fact.
Yeah,
Because if you want to strictly do it the female, that's a whole different story.
she's
That's a
also
fact.
she's also top 5 greatest performer all time. I think
Yeah,
she's probably number 2. You know what I mean?
she's she's definitely in the top 5, but she's not the greatest because the dude named MJ exists.
Right. I mean, that's what we're talking about. But yeah,
That's
fellas,
what I agree.
we know. It's just okay. That's Kev's opinion. You know what I mean? Like
Fight
he
me.
has to deal with that backlash. You know,
Fight me.
all I said was I just listened to more Rihanna than Beyonce. That's all I said. That's just me. Yeah,
Question
Well,
him.
I like them both.
I like them both, not equally.
Exactly same.
You know. All right, man. I feel like there's more to discuss here. What else we got on the docket? You know,
I think that's it.
that
I
it.
can't think of nothing else.
Um, crazy. This madness. There's some weird things going on. There's some girl came out and said she's the child of Robert Kelly and Aaliyah.
Fuck. Oh yeah, I saw that post. Didn't he meet her when she was 16? And he was like 24?
Let's not get into the full details of Robert here. He is.
Uh,
My
Uh,
thing is, what made you just come out of the blue and you just randomly one day and just, I'm here this whole time.
what happened after like 18 years?
Right. Like, where you been?
I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it's true. You know, the DNA is not matching up. If we're being honest,
That's crazy.
that's just me though, man. You know, do we have a question of the day for people before we get out of here?
I was gonna tell you to do a conspiracy if you want.
Do I have one? Do I have a conspiracy? Didn't I hit you with one the other day? We were talking about something the other day.
I don't think you did.
It was okay. All right, here's a quick one. Like I was just like, you know, there are a lot of celebrity lookalikes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because yeah, I kept sending me a thread of like celebrities and their evil twins. And you know, there are a lot of celebrity lookalikes. I was just like, what if the conspiracy here is like, what if these people are being cloned? Like we talked about how I remember back then people talked about how Jeezy was a clone, and they said that Kodak Black was a clone. Like,
Gucci man, yeah.
what if these what if everything is like planned according to like let's take this DNA of this person, clone them, and have them do this instead of doing this. Like one person go into the music industry, the other person go into the acting industry, and you know they switch it up a little bit. They'll either change like the skin color or,
That's crazy.
but it's like there are a lot of lookalikes, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
I just think humans in general, like there isn't really a lot of like we can all look a certain way up to a point. Like I feel like there's just so many human beings, and that like one of us is gonna look a lot like each other, bro.
But if it
That's
was a
true.
clone, wouldn't they be identical?
No, because they could genetically like change some things. You know what I mean? Like I would think like a clone, it's all like made in the lab, and like they can genetically be like, we'll change this and this so people won't really like catch on. You know what I mean?
Bro, I just don't think there isn't that much of a variation to what a human being can actually like come out as, you know.
But that's like that's true. But man, like damn, it'd be weird. It'd be weird to see somebody who like looks kind of like you and they have no relation to you.
I
Like
do believe that as a conspiracy. I always felt like that. There's somebody in this world I feel like that looks exactly like you, and you don't even know who they are,
Yeah,
and you may never meet them.
right. You know. Now I've seen some
Oh,
people who look like people I know.
bro, what all the fucking time?
I got one. I got one. I got one. Just one real quick. So you know how when you're in a dream and like you, like let's just say like any random dream, and like it involves a group of people. You remember what the person's face looks like, but you never met them in your life.
That's facts.
Why did that person's face come in your dream, but you ain't never seen them before?
So, somebody had an interesting take on this, and they said that people you see in your dream is like a genetic makeup of everybody you once saw in your life. Like,
Yeah, I saw the same shit.
so like genetically, like in your dream, your head, your brain will put together different parts of people's faces on a person's face. They be that person. So that's why when
It's,
you see like somebody in the real world, you know what I mean? You'd be like, I know that person from somewhere, but you can't really like place your finger on it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think that's interesting. That all ties back to like deja vu. Like how can you explain deja vu, bro? You can't. You know what I mean? I feel like the only explanation for deja vu is a alternate timeline that you
The metaverse.
could be, man. Could be. Never know. I experience deja vu a lot, you know,
Yeah,
and it's just like I've been here before, bro. I don't know when I was here, but I've been here, you know. It, it happens. Eli, you breaking up over there, man? You know.
I got another one for y'all, but I'm gonna send it to y'all. I want to see what y'all think first before we bring it to the people.
So you want us to hold off on it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's more of a visual thing.
All right, Eli, you back? You ready to sign off? Probably not. He's in the twilight zone. You
The
know.
infinite loop.
You know, it sucks, but that's the part of the grind of trying to get these episodes to y'all, man. You know, Eli just got to stay still and stay home
Right, nigga.
so we can get these shits out with better quality. You know. But once again, man, we want to thank y'all for watching. That's been another episode of the Legit Podcast. Once again,
Yep.
we're your host. I am Real One,
I'm King K.
and that has been
Eli.
Eli down there, stuck in the void. He's stuck in the void. And you know, we appreciate y'all sticking around. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow us on these lovely platforms that we have below us. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Remember, if it ain't us, it ain't legit. Yeah.
Keep both sticks on the ice.
Two sticks, eh?